In this video, I'm going to talk about twin flames and how you can know for sure if you are in a twin flame relationship or if it's a karmic or a soulmate relationship. So firstly, what we're going to do is write a love list of everything you want in your perfect partner. So this can include any little detail you would want in your partner, including how they behave, what their core values are, what you want them to do, not specifics, or I want this person to be, like athlete or something, but the core value of someone being an athlete would be that you would want someone who is financially stable or following their passion in life. So you write everything down, like even habits that you would want in that person, if they're adventurous, if they're romantic, if they're loving, if they're expressive, if they're caring towards you, if they have a passion for helping others, if they're even things like I would want someone to be an animal lover. So any little detail that you want in your perfect partner, you write down a whole list of that. And know that do not write how that person may look, because that is something superficial, and what we want to focus on is more of a deep core values. So if how that person looks is important to you, you can write down that I want my perfect partner to be attractive to me. So once you've written down this entire list, if this person already exists in your life and if you have a suspect in your life that you feel might be your twin flame, you can compare this list and see if they match 80% of that list. If they do, then they might be potentially your twin flame. So 80% would be a match and 20% would be the things that you need to heal to be a match, to be 100% match. So for example, if you have on your list that you want someone who chooses you and who commits to you and who prioritizes you, but if this person is not doing those things, then you have to first check in with yourself. If you're prioritizing yourself, if you're committed to yourself, if you're committed to your life purpose, if you are choosing yourself at every level of your being. If you're not doing those things, then your twin flame will reflect that, because at the core, your twin flame is you. They are your mirror. They are you. They cannot make another choice separate from you. Once you choose to commit to yourself and choose yourself at every core being, then that person has no choice but to mirror that same choice, because they are you. They're not separate from you. So you have to see that anything that they're not doing, the 20% part, anything that they're not doing, if you're not doing those things to yourself, you have to make that choice and do those things first, and also heal anything that comes up, and eventually that person will reflect. So once you've made the list, once you've done the 80%, then what you have to do is focus on the 20% and focus on healing it. Your next step is to heal it. And how you know that this person is your twin flame is that they will reflect this healing to you. So once, for example, you make a choice to commit to yourself, you understand that you may not be following your life purpose. You may be going after status or stability in life instead of following your passion. Like, for example, you know that the job you have right now or the career that you are in right now will bring a lot of stability for you or respect from your family, from your peers, whatever. But you know that in your heart, that's not your life purpose, and you feel more passionate about doing something else, which may not feel stable or respectful at first, at this moment, or may feel very risky. So if you're not really following your life purpose, your twin flame cannot be in your life. You're not committing to yourself. You're not choosing yourself. You're not choosing what your soul is calling you to choose. So there is no way that your twin flame can choose you. Always see them as a mirror. So whatever they're not doing for you or to you that triggers you is what you're not doing for yourself. If they're not committing to you, you're not committing to yourself. If they're not loving you, you're not loving yourself. If they're not being romantic with you, you're not being romantic with yourself. If they're not choosing you, you're not choosing yourself. If they're not valuing you, you're not valuing yourself. So always see a twin flame relationship as a mirror that will always reflect your deep inner core wounds, and that is the most beautiful and also the most hurtful part of a twin flame relationship, because they will always bring you back to yourself, and they will encourage, or they will literally force you to love yourself, which is definitely a blessing in disguise. Now, another way you can recognize someone as your twin flame is that you will make the same core choices. So for example, if you choose to not follow your life purpose, they will also choose to not follow their life purpose. If you choose to not date anyone, they will also choose to not date anyone. if you choose to leak your energy or get attention from other men anyway, in any way, either by posting pictures or just not even in a sexual way, but in any way, if you're choosing to leak your energy and get validation or attention from anyone outside of you, your twin flame will also do that. They will either have girlfriends or people they talk to or whatever. They'll find a way to reflect what you're doing and leak their energy. But if you choose to heal that and if you choose to love yourself, then they will also reflect that and they will love you. If you choose to validate yourself and have a relationship with yourself where you give yourself all the attention you need and you're always there for yourself, you show up for yourself, you take care of yourself, then your twin flame will reflect that. Another way, which is technically the same way, is to recognize that a lot of times in your life you will see that, oh, you made a core choice to live your life for your parent or for society. You might have chosen to do certain things based on what society wants from you or what your parent might want from you, and you might disregard what you want from yourself. So you will see that your twin flame might have made those choices as well, even when you're not a part of your life. Or maybe as a child you choose to have experiences where you felt alone or left out, so your twin flame will also have very similar experiences. You will realize that a lot of the times at the same time you're making the same core choices, and obviously until you're in a more harmonious relationship with your twin flame where you can talk about these things, you wouldn't know. So this is something that you don't have in your life right now. If you're not in a healthy relationship where there is proper communication between you two, then this is something that will come later. But once you are in a friendship or in a harmonious union with each other, then you can discuss these things and you will realize how you've always made the same choices without even realizing it, whether they're bad choices or good choices, but they will always be the same. So these were all different points on how you can recognize if someone is your twin flame. Now, if you know that someone is your twin flame and if you want to heal your core blocks, how you can heal this is by doing the mirror exercise. I'm going to make another video on how you can do the mirror exercise, so stay tuned.